One of the things that you must stop doing, like right now, is to stop putting yourself down. Now, I want to change your viewpoint here. So, next time you encounter a problem, instead of putting yourself down and saying, "Oh man, why does life have to hit me so hard? Oh man, why does this have to happen to me?" Instead of that, you need to look at the situation, evaluate it, come up with a plan to solve it, and execute. I know this is easier said than done, so you're probably thinking, okay, but like, how do I do this? So there is a couple key strategies that I use that help me accomplish this every time I encounter a problem. And the first strategy would be meditation. So I've been meditating for like just over a year now, and I've noticed a significant difference. So whenever I like encounter a problem now, instead of just getting upset and stuff, I can visibly, it's weird to say, but like I can almost feel my body, and then I can like control it in a sense, keep everything like under control, and then I will like come up with a plan to come up with a plan to solve it. So I'll make like a little project folder, and in that is like a bunch of my goals, and I go like in depth and just start writing how I'm gonna achieve every single one of my goals. So that's what I use. Whenever something negative, I take the negative energy, I turn it into positive energy and put it into something good, and rewrite down all my goals, come up with a more in-depth solution on how to achieve all my goals, and execute. And then the second strategy I have is actually journaling. So it's actually just over here. I've had this journal for 9 months now. Still going strong, got a lot of pages, but yeah, so what I'll do is I'll just kind of evaluate my day in my life from like a third party perspective. So like what I'll do is I'll pretend that it's not me who's journaling, it's like someone who's watching me journaling, and then I'll write down like how I think I did in the day and how I can improve from a completely unbiased perspective, which is hard to do sometimes if it's yourself you're talking about, because most of the time we're more like excuses sound best to ourselves than anyone else. However, if you just practice trying to write from an unbiased third-party perspective about yourself and your life, you will see significant improvement. And another strategy that I have, my third strategy here, is I'll actually just like go out in nature, go out on walks. Sometimes I'll whittle, like where you take a knife, wood, and just carve whatever you feel like carving. Go out in nature. I don't know, maybe like make yourself a challenge to do out there. This one, it kind of just clears your headspace. You just feel more in your primal state when you're doing something out in nature, especially like whittling or something. You feel a lot more in your primal state than if you're stuck here in your bedroom, just moping. So, and then my fourth strategy that I have, it is ice baths. So I know this, I need water, bro. Water's right here, interrupting the video. So yeah, the fourth strategy that I have is ice baths. So what ice baths actually do for me is it puts me in a flow state. If you don't know what a flow state is, it's kind of just a state where you're completely present in the moment and you're like super aware of what's happening. You're not thinking about the bad thing that just happened. You're not like coping to yourself about what happened. You're just completely in the present moment. And ice baths do that by like sending shock throughout your body, and you'll be like completely in the flow state. So what I do is I'll get the cold water, start the bath up, everything you got to do to start up a bath, and then just hop in the ice bath, and it just puts you in a complete flow state. And it's gonna feel terrible the very first time you do an ice bath. So I suggest you start a little bit like cool water, not like freezing cold water, to start your very first time doing an ice bath, and then like gradually work your way down to colder ice baths. However, I have a tip for ice baths. If you are working out, make sure you do not take your ice bath immediately after working out, as that can like affect your like gains and stuff. So what you want to do is take it at least maybe like 6 hours after you work out, or you can take it before you work out. Just don't take it like within 6 hours after working out if you are going to take an ice bath. Okay, for my fifth strategy, it's actually to just cut out anything that like puts your mind back to the bad event. Like for example, if there's a song that reminds you of the event, stop listening to the song, replace it with a new song, replace it with a better song. If there's like a TV show that reminds you of the event, well, if you're on self-improvement, you're probably not watching that much TV anyways, but like, cut out the TV show, replace it with a better TV show, or in fact, instead of replacing it with a TV show, replace it with like a book or something. But yeah, so if there's anything bad that reminds you, like, or if there's anything that reminds you of the bad event, you just want to cut it out, but not just cut it out, you want to replace it, because this will actively like assist you in completely cutting it out and moving your mind on, starting your mind in a fresh state with something new instead of just with nothing. And yeah, I hope you found value from this video. I'll link some like resources in the description if you want to learn more about one of these topics. I'll leave my free app that I made for productivity in the description too if you're interested in checking that out. If you have a Windows laptop, it's free for anyone. And yeah, I hope you found value from this video, and good luck in your self-improvement journey.